Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you all having a good week. It was a good week here. And Sadie at the vet today. Get her stitches out. She got most of them out. There's a couple that are being stubborn, so I gotta put some cream on her little nose and bring her back on Tuesday. Get the rest of them out. But other than that, she's doing really well. She's doing really well. Uh, so I hope you all had a good week. It was a nice week here weather-wise. Haven't had a cigarette in almost a week now. It's not quite as good as smoking cigarettes, but it'll do. It'll do. My dad always said you never really quit smoking. You just kind of go long periods of time without having a cigarette. It's kind of right. It's like the only time you really quit smoking is when you die. So, kind of morbid but true. Think about it. How many of you people know somebody that quit smoking and then started up even years later? I think we all know one, if not most of us know multiple people. So, but I'm doing my best. I'm never going to stop not trying. So, yeah. So not a quick smoking video, just an update. Like I said, it was a nice weather week. This week was surprising. It's a little early for us to be getting nice weather like this, so I went with a spring, summertime, modern-ish classic. And whether you like this scent or not, you can't deny that it was fucking super popular for quite a while. It still kind of is. And that's Chrome Legend. I was going to wear original Chrome, but I wanted something a little more oomph to it because it wasn't quite super. The Chrome is like, for me, the original Chrome is a straight up dead heat of summer scent. I find that's when that one just shines, man, when it's 20 plus degrees out and the sun's barreling down and there's really no wind and you'll just emanates off your skin. That's just a personal thing. So I went with Chrome Legend. Here's the bottle, Chrome Legend. Now some people say, oh, it's fake because of the cap. No, they use to save money, I'm assuming. So probably had 1 million of these bottles. Instead of printing caps, they just went with regular old standard cap. So if you get one like this, you didn't get a fake or anything like that. That's just what Azzaro did. How do I know this? Because I called them or emailed them. So I called them. Nobody calls anybody any day. I emailed Azzaro about it. And they actually got back to me. And they had the corporate spew to alleviate overhead and blah blah to keep product prices at a reasonable market value, blah 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 blah. Basically to save fucking money because they had a shit ton of these bottles already made and a bunch of juice. So to save a couple bucks, they were like, yeah, we don't need to make that fancy cap no more. We'll just stick this one on there. So if you get one with this cap, you're fine. It's not fake. It hasn't been decanted. And it's just Azzaro being cheap. I mean, I get why they did it, though. It's been around, sold like a motherfucker. They made tons of money off it. They don't need to make any more. So let's get into it. 2007, classified as an aromatic fruity. And it's the chords are green, fresh, fruity, citrus, woody, amber, musky, earthy, aromatic, and powdery. Notes are apple, tea, bitter orange, musk, tonka bean, vetiver, oak moss, cedar, and amber. This is a pretty linear scent, I guess. Pretty basic, bare bones. This is what you get scent, and what I get from it. I don't get a lot of those notes. They say it's green apple. I'm getting more of a sweet red apple with a bit of sourness to it. That could be the bitter orange. But you're basically getting a sweet, slightly sour apple musk scent. That's pretty much it. It's a musky apple. Uh, Towards the far dry down, and we'll get into the longevity. Holy fuck! Towards the far dry down, though, the apple and stuff does it doesn't go away, tones itself down. You get a little bit more of you get kind of a apple cedar type vibe. The cedar kind of comes up, but I mean, for the most part, it is just an apple and musk. Aquatic, not really. I know everybody says Chrome is aquatic, and it is. This really isn't an aquatic, so to speak. It's got a bit of an aquatic tinge to it, but it is not a super light, super. I mean, it's fresh, but it's not super fresh. You know what I mean? It's got a bit of an aquatic vibe, but it's more of a fruity, musky scent. Like I can't really describe it any better than that. It's kind of sweet with that sweet red apple or that sweet apple with that sour orange and that musk. And that's pretty much start to finish. Like I said, the last hour or so of the scent, all that stuff kind of calms down and the cedar comes out a little bit more. But at that point, it's time to reapply anyway. So, which brings me to longevity. Motherfucker, this thing lasted all day. I don't mean it lasted 6-7 hours or a day, where it lasted all mother freaking day. Boom, end of story. Get up, put it on, 8 o'clock in the morning, had my shower, daily routine, you know what I mean? You get up for work, have a shower. Well, I usually take the dog out first, then I have a coffee, and then I have a shower. Get out of the shower, put my cologne on, take the dog back out for a pee before I go to work, come back in, get dressed for work, go to work. So about 8 in the morning, 8:15 in the morning, I put this stuff on. 10 o'clock at night, you can still smell it on my skin. No joke. I mean, it's very light, like I said, and it's losing a lot of its umph, and the cedar's coming out, smoothing out, but it's still there. So 12, 13, like 14 hours or something. My clothes. 3 days later, I go to do my laundry, and all I can smell is this. Beast mode performance in both longevity and projection. I actually went a little heavy on the sprays the first day I wore it. I forgot how strong it was. Nobody said anything to me, but I knew it was pretty strong. You just know. And I knew it was pretty strong. So the next 3 or 4 days, I toned it back. 2 sprays, all I put on. 1 spray into my moisturizer. 1 spray on my neck and shirt type deal. Like, kind of get both of them at once. And that was it. And all day. That's a lie. I put 3 on because it was getting warm out. So I usually put 1 here and kind of mix them together. So I put 3 on. I keep forgetting about that part that sometimes I spray in the summer. And if you see any smoke, it's not me smoking weed. I just got some incense going for no other reason. Like I said, I wasn't smoking weed, and I light up no fucking fatty for this pimp daddy. It's just, it's an amber incense. I liked it, and I wanted to burn it. So, see any smoke, I'm not on fire. Don't call the police. Put down 911. I'm fine. Yeah, I was getting at the longevity through the roof, projection through the roof. I mean, good solid 2.5, 3 hours of just pumping out there. Got no compliments the first day. Like I said, I kind of overapplied. I went like fucking 5 sprays on it. That's way too much. So, yeah. But once I dialed it back, nothing but compliments. 2 or 3 a day. Women, men, age ranges, didn't matter. It is what it is. It is fresh. It is clean. It is sweet. It is musky. It is a compliment getter by any stretch of the word. Easy to wear. You know, it's even when I over applied it, I didn't offend anyone. I know that. Just, you know, it was a little too strong. But nobody was like, oh my God, it stinks. They were, you know, just nobody said anything. So, you know, that's a good cologne when you over apply it and people don't say anything. You know, you're like, oh, all right. This okay. Um, Synthetic, yes. Cheap, yes. Does it work? Abso-fucking-lutely. Boom. So people out there say, I didn't like it at first. It was too strong. I remember that, but I kind of dig on it lately. Taste change. So that's it, guys. That's what I wore this week. No big plans. I'm just not really in the mood for doing super in-depth month-long reviews of houses right yet. Still getting Sadie better. So, but I'll still be here with videos. All right, guys. Tell me what you think about Chrome Legend, Chrome Pure. What else is it? Chrome United. I mean, just tell me your favorite Chrome. Where would you rate this one in the Chrome of things? I'd probably go 4th, as I really like the original Chrome. Chrome Pure. Those two can change, 1 and 2. And then Chrome United. And then Chrome Legend would be about 4th. But I still love them all. This one just not as much as the other 3. All right, guys. Tell me what you think. Look forward to hearing from you. Peace, love, be good to each other.